All right, welcome back, everyone, to the VRML Network. I'm your host, Juice. We got another Week 7 matchup coming your way. We got Ling versus Savior. I'm not sure why that name's not working, but we will head to the arena. Let's see who we got. All right, here we go. Let's see. Oh, wait, we don't have any of those either. Let's fix some things here. Try this. There we go. We got Ling, we got Savior. All right, coming in for Savior, we got Short 1-1. We got Sklorbus. We got Zaxel. And we got Brandon. Coming in so far for Ling, we got One Toast. We got Wheatbuck. And we got Muffin. Looks like they're still waiting on one. Not sure. There's Zaxel. Just grinding. Who we got in the chat here? We got Wally's for life. We got Scoober. We got Meatman. We got Phage. We got Zaza. We got, what is that, Psych 6? Not bad if I'm saying it wrong. We got Vamp and we got Hyperdrift. All right, if those players are ready, we're gonna just sneak this over here. I heard they might be getting a league sub, but we'll see. We'll just hang out here in the middle and see what transpires. Just hang out, get a slow spin going. We can actually, you know what we should do? Let's check out these standings. There we go. Okay, we got Formula 3 out in front. Number 2, Syrium. Now keep in mind, most of these teams haven't played their match this week. I'm trying to see. I don't think any of the top 10. I think Face Space, they have. Oh no, that match thing. Okay, that ball's in the middle. That's enough messing around. Let's get ready for round number 1. Ling versus Savior. Got a lot of Savior people, got a lot of Ling people in the chat. We'll see who comes out on top. One Toast now, bringing that ball up. They're starting down a man. One Toast winning of those moves, and it's going to pop up. It's going to back over, and Zaxel's there to pick it up. He's going to go down, pick up some of that boost juice. Now going wide with it, brings that ball up. He's working it up the sidewalk. He goes up top. He works it in, and he jukes up, and he puts it in. Zaxel gives Savior a 1-0 lead. All right, Wheatbuck leaves that in front, and picking that up is Muffin. Muffin now, rounding that corner, going to go around. Brings that ball up, flips that over to One Toast. One Toast gonna heave-ho that across. Zaxel's there, and Short takes over. Short now fires that pass up, finds Brandon. Brandon just lobs it down, looking for Sklorbus. Sklorbus now picks it up, and now it's gonna be picked up by Short. Short looking sharp in those emissives, and it goes back. Muffin has it. Muffin on the run, trying to poke at it. Gonna be stopped there by Zaxel. One Toast comes in. One Toast gets it, tries turning around, runs into Zaxel. Good defense there coming in from Savior. And now it's going to pop up, and here comes Short. Short bouncing up to the corner of that halo, passes it over to Brandon. Brandon lays it over for Short. Short over to Sklorbus, who puts it in. Great passing coming in from Savior. They go up 2-0. All right, now Muffin going side to side. There was on that top shelf, cuts back into the middle, coming in hot. Muffin turns and fires. Little rocket arm Muffin putting that ball in. Cuts that lead to just 1. All right, now Zaxel bringing that up. He's got the paddle and the boost pack. He's putting in those moves. It's going to bounce up on the step. Oh, he hits a mean little bounce thing, fooling Wheatbuck. 3-1 Savior. They're just trying to keep that ball in the goal. Oh, we got Bread. Bread's in now. Bread, I think that's a sub. Fires it over. Oh, it goes over to Zaxel. Zaxel carving around, now bringing that ball down. Gonna cut across, now fires it over to Sklorbus. Sklorbus gets stopped there by Muffin. And that's Zaxel swatting it up. Ooh, just a little bit over Short, but there's Brandon. Ooh, trying to get it back to Zaxel, but couldn't come down with it. Now One Toast with a full team, full 4 now. One Toast looking to work that up. And it goes to the sky. Cuts the corner up on the cloud, brings that underneath. Now working that ball in, throws it up. Over to Muffin, and Muffin jams it in. Ling only down 1 now. All right, Sklorbis just hanging out, gonna set it up, and Zaxel gets it. Now working it up that sidewalk. Ball pops free a little bit, but he gets it. Bread comes in and gets a hand on it. And Muffin just gonna bat that ball around. They're gonna keep that ball going, and swats at it. Now flicks that ahead, looking for One Toast. One Toast gets it off the bounce, but it bounces up over to Sklorbis. Sklorbis now gets away from one, has to throw it ahead. Brandon's gonna have to turn and chase after it. Now he gets it. Now he's looking for a pass across. He's resetting all the way back. He's going down low with it, trying to get sneaky and trying to get it through. Doesn't have an opening, has to go wide. Now going to say hello to Sklorbis, fires it across, or they're over to Sklorbis. Short now has it, Short fires that pass back, it bounces into the middle. Muffin has it, Muffin's just going to lob it down, it's bouncing, it's rolling, it bounces wide. One Toes couldn't get it to scoop in, and Zaxel going to get pressured there from Muffin. One Toast tries that reset back to Wheatbuck. Now it's bouncing around, One Toast picks it up, One Toast, little hand ha-cha-cha, bringing that ball down. Ooh, hits a little brake check now, goes back the other way, now cutting in. Flips it back, here comes Muffin from the sky, throws it down. One Toast fires it in. Great passing coming in. Ling ties it up at 3. All right now, Brandon. Looking to put the team on his back. They had a lead, and now it's gone. And the ball's gonna go up over to Bread. Bread now. That ball wide, looking around, and ball bounces down. Red's trying to work it up. Now he fires it over to Wheatbuck. Oh, Wheatbuck gets taken out. Good physical play there coming in from Savior. Now ball's bouncing all around. Zaxel trying to get it out. Oh, loses it to One Toast. One Toast comes off the wall, fires it towards the goal. That goal's open. Oh, Bread couldn't quite get the angle on that ball, and it gets swatted back into Ling's zone. Now Wheatbuck, he's going to pass that up to One Toast. One Toast goes up, gets pressure there. Here comes Short. We're tied 3-3. Looking to head to overtime here. Short now lays that over to Brandon. Brandon lays it to the backboard. They fire it down. Here comes Sklorbis. Sklorbis can't get to it. And Brandon's going to come away with it. Brand just going to heave that at the ground. Gets it over to One Toast. One Toast in the sky. Has some separation. Brings that good ball control. Oh, they're Short coming in. And they're getting good pressure. Savior is keeping that ball deep out of their deep zone. Now Bread trying to get that, fires that back over to Wheatbuck. Wheatbuck now brings that up, has to get by Brandon. Brandon comes in, gets that ball to pop free, and Bread has it and runs into a homie. And Bread fires it towards the goal. It's going to roll back. He curves around and he gets taken out short. Abel, great defense there. We are about a minute into this overtime. They fire it back over to Wheatbuck. Oh, it bounces just under his hand. And Zaxel now picks it up. He's going to get swatted off. Muffin trying to get that ball going. Gets it over to One Toast. One Toast has it. Bounces it off the wall. It's going to bounce all around. And it's going to bounce down. Zaxel now taking it the other way. Coming out through the sewers. Working it. Juke it. Jive it. Goes up top. Shoots. And he'll score. Putting that in. I think Short got the rebound there. Woo-hoo-hoo! If that was round 1, we're in for a treat here. Because that one was a pretty epic first round. Where'd my Slurpee guy keep disappearing to? There he is. Alright. Let's head back to the arena. Seeing as those stats are kind of scuffed anyways. Let's see what Ling can do. Now that they got a full 4 squad. They really turned it up. But in the end there, in that overtime, good on Savior for getting it back. All right, if you guys are ready, you can put that back in. I forgot you didn't set it to the best of 5. Let's go below the ball this time. Let's see. All right, here we go. Flashbang warning coming in. Round number 2, Savior. Ling, Savior up 2 or 1-0. And best of 5. One Toast has it, gonna stop now. Gets checked off. Short's there, causing a ruckus, hand checking. And Muffin picks it up. Muffin has a ton of speed. Here comes Muffin. Muffin turns and fires, and Muffin puts it in. Woo-hoo-hoo! Blurry robots. Ling quickly goes up 1-0. Yo, we got Vamp in the chat. Appreciate you, homie. Cheering on the homies. That's what it's all about. Brandon now, trying to get away. Ooh, hits a nice little juke. Now just waiting patiently. Now fires it across. And who's going to pick that up? Zaxel is in the area, but Bread comes in. Bread now fires it back over to Moofin. Moofin bobbles it for a second, and Zaxel picks it up. Zaxel working it up the sidewalk, working it into Ling zone. He's cutting in, he jukes, he drives, he turns, and with that goalie almost out of the arena, they owe short a cheeseburger for taking out that goalie. Xavier ties it up at 1. All right, now here we go. Moofin getting pressured there, and that ball gets flipped up. Zaxel picks it up, going back into his own zone, and Short's like, no, let's go this way. Short trying to get away. That wall closes in, and One Toes comes up with it. Now Zaxel, he takes off with it. He gets that reverse flush, tries to get away from Bread, and does. He's going to go deep in his own zone, now gets that corner turn. Here comes Zaxel with some speed, but that ball bounces out. And now Moofin going back the other way. Moofin coming in hot from up top. Turns, fires off the inside. Oh, and we'll put it in. Yes, we'll get credited for the goal. 2-1, Ling leads. All right now, Zaxel bringing that ball through the sewers, comes out through the trench. Now trying to work it in, hits a juke, turns and fires. Oh, off the post. Best goalie NA is that post. Now Bread gonna get pressured there, try to get it over to the teammate, but it's gonna go over to Short. Short now loses it to One Toast. One Toast with a little hand ha-cha-cha coming in on Sklorvis. Toast fires it across. Bread's in the area. We got Bread and we got Toast. And that ball pops up over to Short. Short now looking around, gonna fire it over to Zaxel. Unfortunately, it hits some of the geometry. Oh, we're lagging out here a little bit. And there we go, we're back. And it goes over to Sklorvis. Sklorvis throws it over, and it's gonna bounce down into the corner. Zaxel's there. Trying to get that off the bounce, gets it through, and it pops free. Now One Toast has it. One Toast going up, goes to the sky, coming in from the corner of the halo. Gonna come around now, goes skyward, looking to bring that ball in, hits him up top, bounces free, and it's gonna go over to Zaxel. Zaxel gets away, gonna just hit some carves. And now, oh no, loses it down low. And there's One Toast causing a ruckus, but they have to take it. One Toast single-handedly causing a ruckus deep in the Savior zone, makes it 3-1 for Ling. All right, we got Brandon. Brandon now fires that over to Short. Short now finds himself down 2 goals, fires it over to Sklorvis. Sklorvis has that ball pop out. Now that ball pops up. Short gets to it first. He's coming down. He's bouncing off the wall. He's going to reset back. Here comes Zaxel, and One Toast gets a big old knuckle sandwich on him. Now Brandon going to be stopped by Bread. Good defense there coming in from Bread. And Bread now. We got all the gluten products here on Ling. And Sklorvis now brings that up, comes in. Going to come in from the corner. And fires that pass across over to Zaxel. He turns and fires, and Zaxel puts it in. Great shot. Xavier only down 1 now. We got Wesles in the chat. Appreciate you, homie. Cheering on all your favorite players. Love it. Brandon now, he's going to fire that across. Ooh, it's a little bit behind Sklorvis, and Short's going to have to look to chase that down. Short now jukes and goes up top. He's looking around, he lays that off over to the nest area, and Zaxel shoots, that ball's loose and rolling. It's gonna roll right over to Moofin. Moofin now taking it the other way with some speed. Decides to go real wide with it and slowing it down. Now, ball pops out. Moofin trying to pick that up, but Zaxel gets it. Zaxel looking to tie it up. We got 20 seconds to go. Zaxel bringing it in from the corner. He's gonna juke in, he turns and fires, and he hippopotamuses. Short though, will put it in and tie it up. We got 13 seconds to go. Okay, now Moofin. Bring that ball, jukes to the side, and goes up, and bring that in the top shelf. Moofin, we're in overtime, over to One Toast, and One Toast will get it to go. Ling takes that round. Well, what happened there? Why did it only... There, now we got it. All right, there we go. Vamp, is that you? Are you Vast? Is that you? Oh, wait, we're not on that gameplay screen. We'll go. We'll go, there we go. Is that you? Big shout out. Are you casting from the sidelines in game? Good work. They might accuse you of outside comms, but that's malarkey. You're just caster, just like me. All right, here we go. Round number 3. That's supposed to be round 3. And we're off and going. Picking that ball up is Brandon. Brandon now trying to turn that corner. Bringing it in and trying to turn it around and goes up top. He's going to get that swatted around. It goes over to Moofin. Moofin now fires it down. It's going to bounce around and off the glass. One Toast gets it and coming in hot from up top. One Toast has it, turns and fires, and what a shot. It was like a pitch shot from the ground. 1-0. Ling leads here in the 3rd round. All right, Zaxel now coming in hot. He turns and fires, and he's going to miss. Wheatbuck hanging in, but there again, Scorbus comes in with that monster jam, tying it up at 1. Okay, here we go. Moofin coming, bringing that ball in, gonna fire that over to Bread. Bread comes up and he turns, and what a shot coming in from Bread. He hits the ground. I think he learned that move from One Toast. Little gluten action going on here. All right, Zaxel now working it in. He's down a goal. Jukes jives. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Zaxel's got the moves for days. Smooth as butter. Xavier tying it up at 2. Okay, now Moofin bringing that ball up. And goes to the sky. Now working it in. Holds it. Turns. Fires. It gets that bounce. And we'll get it to go off Scorbus. Ling up 3-2. All right, here we go. Zaxel has those smooth moves, bringing that ball up, and he's going to hold it. He turns and fires, and Short is just causing a ruckus. They owe him another cheeseburger. Tying it up at 3. Let's go. All right, 3-3. We got 3 minutes to go, so still lots of time. Big, high-scoring round. Moofin has it, coming in down. Scorbus going to pitch out. Good pitch out there from the goalie. And Zaxel now coming away with it, bringing that up the sidewalk, gets by 1, goes up top to that top shelf. Now working that ball around and going to cut in. He's going to turn and fire, and that one will go. 4-3, Xavier leads. All right, here we go. Moofin putting on the moves, bringing that ball out of the sewers, going to bop it up, looking for that rebound. Oh no, that was One Toast. Scared me a little. Peekaboo, how do you do? We're tied at 4, and we still got half the round to go. This is crazy. All right, Zaxel now working that up into the mound area, gonna cut wide. Zaxel with the moves, he jukes, he jabs, he turns, he gets another one. Short's just hanging out in that goal. I love it. You gotta do what you gotta do. No, that goalie, he was taken out. That's what you gotta do when you got a quality goalie like Wheatbuck back there. Moofin now fires that over to Bread. Bread, one touch pass to Moofin, and Scorbus gets a great save. What a save. Now, here we go. Zaxel fires that up. It's going to go up top. It's looking, finds Brandon. Brandon now looking to come around. Brandon fires that pass across over to Scorbus. Scorbus gets it checked out of his hand. Now Short's up top. Short now. Bring that back. Resets back. Here comes Zaxel. Zaxel gets through. Zaxel shoots. Oh, can't get that angle to go. And One Toast says, let's just get out of here. Wheatbuck now getting it off the run. He's looking to get some scores. He's bringing that ball up. Little hand. Ha-cha-cha. Goes, lays it up. Gets it over to Moofin. Oh, ball gets poked out. Good defense there. I believe that was Short. Now Zaxel's going to get it. It's going to pop out. One Toast is there. One Toast comes up with it. Shoots it at the goal. And One Toast. The aerial tactics coming in from Ling. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo. Tied up at 5. We got a minute to go. All right, here we go. Probably in the most high-scoring match I've seen yet this season. Zaxel bringing that ball in. Gonna juke around. Comes in, turns and fires. And Short's just hanging out in that goal. Love the strat. 6-5, Xavier leads. We got 45 seconds to go. At this rate, will probably be another 10 goals before the end of the match, or end of the round. Moofin bringing that ball up. Gonna go to the sky, holds it, now fires it over to Bread. Bread now fires it over to Toast. Toast comes down. Toast gonna get stopped there by Zaxel. Zaxel, they're gonna kill some of that clock now, maybe. And he's bringing that ball down, maybe looking for another score to get that nail in the coffin. Zaxel coming in, he turns it, Zaxel will put it in. We're keeping the party going now, up by 2. Xavier holding on to commanding lead. They're going to have to score quickly here. Is Ling. Moving now, coming in hot from up top. Gets checked off. There's Zaxel again. Causing a ruckus. Now brings that ball down. It's in front of the goal, and Wento's there. But I think that's going to do it for the round as that ball hits the ground. But Ling not going to be able to come back from 2 goals here. Now Zaxel looking for maybe one more for the road. He fires that across over to Scorbus. Scorbus coming across. He fires that pass. Oh, it's just out of the reach of that round. It's going to go to Xavier by a score of 7-5. Ooh, I need a sip of my Slurpee after that round. Yeah, those stats totally aren't right. Not sure what's going on. We got 7-5 in round 1 spot. Who knows? Oh well, sometimes it do be like that. Let's head back to the arena though. Let's get ready for round 4 here. The players, they're just getting warmed up. And they're Short putting it in. Short, let's give him a little special shout out. Putting in some work in that goal. One of those unsung heroes in the opposing goal. There he is, causing a ruckus. Keep up the good work, homie. All right, here we go. Round number 4. And they're off and rolling. They're going to swap that ball around. Brandon has it. He's just going to flick that back, looking for Short. Short now coming in across the ball. And One Toes fires it up over to Moofin. Moofin has it. Circling around, nice long curve. Moofin turns and fires it high. One Toes is there, but can't get that rebound. Way to lock down. Coming in from Xavier. One Toes though, keeping that pressure on. Brandon's there. He goes over to Wheatbuck. Here comes that rock devil god. He throws it, and it's going to go wide. Rocking those horns. Love it. That's heaven. That's rock and roll, baby. Now Brandon with those bunny ears throws that ball. It's coming in hot. Wheatbuck's there. Can't get to it, and just putting it over top. Brandon coming up huge. Xavier goes up 1-0. All right, now here comes Moofin. Moofin bringing that ball up, gonna throw it up, and Short's there. Short trying to get away. He hits a little bit of a carve, goes up, goes for a little partial lap here. Now bring that into the offensive zone. He lays that ball across over to Zaxel. Zaxel gets stopped by Moofin and One Toast. Gonna swap that to the corner. Now they're looking to race after it. Brandon's still there. Brandon's gonna pop up with that ball. He's now looking. He's bringing that ball in. He comes in off the wall. That's One Toast with some good defense. Wheatbuck gets away clean. Wheatbuck now sends that across over to One Toast. One Toast carves down. Ooh, it bounces all around. And Moofin is gonna pick that up, throws it towards the goal, but they got a goalie back there. Scorbus holding it back. Scorbus now throws that, trying to spring Brandon. Brandon gets it on the run. He has some speed. He has Short above him. He's gonna wait now. Oh, and ball bounces out, and One Toast is just waiting for that. And Zaxel's there trying to get away, but One Toast won't let him. Hits that reverse flush, bringing that around. Throws that ball up over to Moofin. Moofin coming down, just gonna have to swat it up. Bread's there. Bread turning, looking for a pass. Zaxel gets the ball into his space. And One Toast gonna stop. Urch now comes back the other way. One Toast fires it over to Moofin. Moofin turns and fires, and that's a great save there from Short. Now One Toast again looking to set it up, brings that ball down, and it bounces free. Zaxel's gonna get it, and Zaxel takes to the sky. He holds it, and he sees all of them getting back. He's going to get challenged there by Moofin, and that's Bread picking that up. Bread just going to flip that to the side over to One Toast. One Toast trying to come in and going to lose that ball. Brandon, oh, One Toast gets it back now. Moofin has it. Moofin on the run, has some speed, trying to get away. Goes up top. Jukes, jives, comes up to the sky. Going to throw it down. There's One Toast, and One Toast puts it in, tying it up at 1. Let's go. All right, now here we go. Zaxel coming in, fires that across over to Brandon. Brandon shoots, and Moofin gonna just clear that down to the other side. We got back there Scorbus, backline boss holding it down. Number 69 throws it over to Short. Short's coming in, and Short will put it in that top shelf. 2-1, Xavier leads. They win this round. It's GG's, but Here comes Ling. Looking to put a hurt on. We got Muffin. Bringing that ball in. Gonna fire that over to Bread. Bread coming across now. Holds it, lays it up for Wheatbuck. It's a little high. Muffin trying to get a hand on it. It's going to be up for grabs. It's Corbus just going to heave it down to the other side. But there's Bread. Good rotation back. Gets it back over to Muffin. Now they're going to reset all the way back to Wheatbuck. Spread out that defense a little bit. Now, here comes Wheatbuck. Wheatbuck fires it across to One Toes. One Toes gets stopped there by Zaxel. Great aerial defense. Gets it over to Brandon. Brandon on the run. Coming in from the corner of the Halo. Turns and fires it up top. It's going to be just out of the range of Scorbus, but Short has it. Short up on that top shelf. Brings it down. Gets it bumped out by Bread. Bread trying to get rid of it and can. Now Zaxel putting on those moves. Oh, and loses it. And Short trying to get it back. They're rumbling forward in the corner. Short now fires that pass across. It's going to go over to Brandon. Brandon to Zaxel. Zaxel will find that. Woo-hoo. Puts it in that short side. 3-1. Savior leads. All right, now Muffin needs a quick goal here. They're down 2. They got less than 30 seconds to go. Got to score one quick and get some in that bonus time. One Toes comes. One Toes sprints out in front, and it's going to be swatted wide. Bread's there to pick it up. Bread now going to turn around, going to pass that across. Ooh, bounced right underneath Muffin's arm. Now One Toes goes up top, gets away, gets some separation, turns and fires a no-looker. It's Zaxel. Picks that up. And it looks like this match and round is going to go to Savior. Ball bounces up to Brandon. Brandon looking for one more for the road. Scorbus has it go around. Now One Toes is just going to end it. And that's going to do it. Savior takes it. All right, well, Savior is going to advance up to 7-4. Meanwhile, Ling is going to drop to 8-5. That was some excellent play, though, on both sides, man. The passing between these two teams, unbelievable. And big special shout out goes to my buddy Short for putting in some work in that opposing goal. Love me some goalie stunning. Anyways, that's going to do it for this cast. I'm going to be back in 30 minutes with probably my last cast of the night. So, thanks you all for tuning in. If you guys can hit that thumbs up button, yeah, you bet. It's Tyro Knights versus Savior V, I think. All right, but until next time, hit that thumbs up button if you can. Until next time, keep grinding. 6-7.
Orion Drift VRML is brought to you by Another Axiom, Helga, the esports manager. Thanks for watching VRML.